Hello everybody, I am Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks, an official Maestro of content for Looney Tunes World and Mayhem. And today we've got a couple of things for you. A special first look live at DECKSWAB DAWG, and we're going to go over the event details for DECKSWAB and what you can expect in the event coming up this Friday, tomorrow. This is where we take the Jack's Army, we take the Scopely supplied footage, and we play it in real time. You'll be able to see the Jack's Army chat live on Twitch talking about this character, and maybe it'll give you an idea of what the first impressions are of DECKSWAB DAWG. Now, unlike other times, this will be the very first time that I have seen this footage. Now, keep in mind, the footage we're looking at is early test footage and is subject to change leading all the way up to the release of this character. But without further ado, let's head over and hang out with the Jack's Army for this first look live. All right, Jack's Army, here you are. Blow that chat up. Let everybody know that you're here. We've got the unlock of DECKSWAB DAWG. There he is. I love the character design. And,
What's the matter?
I mean, he looks great. I love the color combo with him, too. I don't know that we've gotten a tune quite with that color combination. And here is his info right here as far as his power and things. Now, you can see that he is leveled up to level 79, 7.7, 7 cosmic stars. So what we should see is him maxed to the gills. That should be these stats here without boost or gadgets, of course. So the first thing that we see here is his power at 65, 817. His attack is 2623. His defense is 4044. His health, my goodness, 7929. He's a tank. I mean, we can see it right here. Tasmanian, Epic Defender, Dog, Pirate. 7929? 7929 is pretty dadgum high. I'm digging that. And he doesn't look super slow for a tank. Now, granted, he's not in Hillbilly Hair or Hermes territory as far as speed. But it's not bad. Just from the initial look at the stats, does not look bad at all. Now, we're also, after this footage, we're going to go through the official blog post and show you exactly what to expect in the event coming up. But let's take a look here at his relationship skill. And of course, it is pirate, so this tune has plus 10% attack, defense, and speed while any pirate tune is in battle as an ally. So, of course, you know, the whole team's pirates. Eric says they're going to make him hard to get. We're going to take a look at that blog post. We'll show you exactly what that looks like. Double said he's really curious to see his kit when he got Cannoneer Canasta / DECKSWAB DAWG decision to make now. Yeah, and it looks like from the initial, just from what we've seen from the team selection screen, that it looks like Cannoneer Canasta may be getting the old bench, pal. We'll see. But he does have that pirate, you know, DECKSWAB does have that pirate friendship skill, which we, of course, would expect him to have. Aaron says, highest health since Chungus. It's pretty chunky. I'm not even going to lie. All right, so his basic attack, Choppy Seas, deal 2,885 damage to target enemy, gaining 2 counter chance up for 2 turns. Well, that in and of itself, not awful. Maybe both, Bo. Maybe chunky or chonky. Not a bad little basic there. All right, let's move on. I like the counter chance up. If you've noticed, a lot more teams, you know, the whole aristocrat team is built around that. All right, so his special attack, it's got a cooldown of 1. Underhanded methods switches the bounty to target enemy, dealing 2,623 damage and stealing 4 random buffs from it. I actually think, just off my initial looking at this, this may be a pretty big deal. It's got a cooldown of 1, so it's not necessarily like Seagoing Sam's, but it gives you another option to not only switch that bounty, but also it steals buffs along the way. So I actually like this a lot, because that's what the entire pirate team is going to be. That's their gimmick. if you will. It's the bounty system. So I do really like the fact that they've given, because before the only person that looked like they were going to be able to switch would have been Seagoing. Because Dread Pirate starts a bounty at the beginning of her turn. So, all right, now we've got his next special attack, which is No Turning Back. Gain taunt for 2 turns, gaining 2 defense up, and inflicting 2 piercing down on all enemies for each pirate on the team. That one's pretty strong too. He's got enough health, I think, to be a decent tank. I think we're good there. His defense didn't look shoddy as far as the numbers go. And this puts defense up on it. And then piercing down on the whole team for each pirate on the team. Well, everybody on the team's a pirate, folks. So, I'm super... I really want to see how this works, right? I want to see what impact it has. But I'm glad it's just not game taunt, right? It's got a little something to it. All right, let's keep rolling. So far, so good. Now, we'll see a skill here in a minute. They mentioned it, or they do mention it in the blog post about how he can keep himself healed. When the battle begins, this tune gains 45% turn meter. So that right there will negate some of the fact that he's not the fastest, he's not the slowest. But that should help him at least try to get you to the taunt quicker or what have you if you need to. Depending on how the rest of the team stacks up speed-wise once they're maxed out. So that's pretty good. Extra turn meter whenever you can get it in a turn-based game, hard to beat. Valiant Protector. Now this is pretty much what we see on a lot of tanks. While taunting, this tune has plus 12% defense and attack. So that's pretty standard. Now this next one here, which is another passive, I'm super curious about. Here we go. Flush said the piercing, health, and special attack is nice, but I'm really a bit impressed by his kit. Not really impressed by his kit. Okay. Weird that his passive's only giving 3 and not 5. Yeah, I see. I was kind of catching that too. But it is early footage, so you never know. So, True Sea Dog. Whenever this tune steals, it heals itself by 15% max health. Whenever an ally attacks the tune with the bounty, it is healed for 5% max health. Yeah, and maybe so. Maybe they're trying to keep him from just being a killer out of the box, right? Yeah, maybe so. And see, who do we got on that team that heals besides him now? And then it's based around a bounty. So we're going to have to see what kind of staying power they have. Barrelhawk does have a little bit. Yeah, you're right. You're right. But because he's the support, right? But when we tried Barrelhawk with something like Spike Palms, it didn't quite work right, if I remember. So we're just going to have to see how this team plays when they're put all together. So you've got a couple of different health options. One from DECKSWAB, one from Barrelhawk. And then, of course, you've got your advanced HP, defense, and attack. So now we're going to switch over and we're going to take a look at him in an actual in-game battle or two, and then we'll hop over to the blog post about his event. So here we go, right here. Now, you notice they're not using Dread Pirate, and they've got Captain Bligh here. Oh, look at that. That was really cool. Hold on, we're going to go back. We're going to go back. We're going to go back. I want to see that again. So that was his basic attack, or a counter. And then he pops up. I like that. I like that. It's simple, but I like it. Yeah. And it's letterboxed. It looks really cool. It's a real up-close picture of him. I like it. You know, it's funny here, though. I'm noticing that, you know, I had many questions about Captain Bligh and why wasn't he a pirate. He's on this. They're using him on this team. There's DECKSWAB again.
Say goodbye.
Yeah, why is Sea Devil not a pirate? That would be another question that we've been asking. Oh, so Captain Bligh just got yeeted. Oh, I like that. He came down from a rope and dropped a bomb on him. That was really cool. That was really cool. Okay, so now you've only got the 3 pirates left. Oh, now you've only got 2 left. This is interesting footage. Why didn't they put the whole the whole pirate team together to do it? That's the question. Because they're fixing to get yeeted. I mean, I would be very surprised if they didn't get yeeted here. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Now he's silenced. What is he gonna do? Oh, he got yeeted. All right, again, they're going with Captain Bligh, and the team doesn't even have Captain Bligh on it. So this is curious. I love the animations of him. I think he looks really cool. That's his taunt. So he's got the taunt and he's got counter. So that's a good thing. I think you're taking away from what he does having Captain Bligh here. All right, so now they're going to have to attack Miranda. I believe Bligh is patterned after a British naval officer, so it would be weird if he had a pirate tag. Maybe so, but literally, like, they're using him on the team, and technically that should be Dread Pirate Penelope, or at the very least, Cannoneer Canasta. So it's not giving me a full idea of what this team's going to look like. Like, I've got pieces of it I can kind of see on how it's working, right? Look at that. That's pretty cool. Boom! Like that. And he healed. Well, see, and that's the thing. It's like, okay, so Plush Tendo brings up a good point. They died in their showcase video. So that doesn't instill a ton of confidence, right? Also, if Dread Pirate's not there, you're not getting to see what the actual team looks like, right? Now, feel free to join us tomorrow when the event drops. We'll put this team together. We'll run it through some paces. You can join me at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks. That's where the Jacks Army is right now. And that's where we're recording this from. But we're going to take a look at it ourselves. Terrible selling point. Put Dread Pirate on it, for crying out loud. I agree. I don't know why. I don't know why we don't go full pirates on this. Unless there's something I'm missing. Bo said they're always terrible with the sneak peek videos as far as characters they use. Yeah, now sometimes I can understand because, like, for example, when we had the Aristocrats, we only had Grand Duke and Grand Dukeling Jr., and then they had to throw some people there because the other ones weren't released yet. That I can understand. Everybody's going to be released for this team. So we should see a whole pirate. So they won that one pretty handedly. We're going to look at this last video here. Actually, I'm going to skip around for just a half a second and try to see if we can get one. Okay, we can't get one with Dread Pirate, apparently. Apparently, that's not something that we can get. So, I was hoping that there was some footage in there of that. But, all right, so let's go to this last battle, and then we're going to hop over to do our blog post on the actual event. All right, so here we go. Captain Bligh standing in for Dread Pirate for reasons unbeknownst to us. Now, guys, while you're watching this video, if you would like this method of showing off a team adjusted, put it in the comments down below, and I'll be happy to share those with the World of Mayhem community manager. Wonder if they're reworking her since they're making such a big hoopla about her new PTL and not showing her here. You know, that could be a possibility too. It could be. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, the character's kit looks decent. The stats look even better than the kit, I think. Maybe. I've got an idea of how this team should perform, but I'm not getting a good look at it here, unfortunately. That's my real issue. There's the heal there, which is good. We got to speed up on everybody. Healed there. Okay. See, you can see that little interaction there between Barrel Hawk and DECKSWAB. Not necessarily interaction, but just the 1-2, right? And then bam, you've got C going. The bounty's on Foghorn. Probably want to switch that if you had a chance and put it on Devil Dog now that he's taunted. Yeah, his animations are great. Yeah, no, I mean, exactly. She's supposed to be on the final team. I'm not sure why we didn't get the final team here. So, it's a little bit curious. Like I said, we will be trying to unlock him as fast as possible tomorrow so that we can put this team together. You guys can join me here on Twitch. We'll take a look at it, run it through its paces. Since the team is coming out after the Aristocrat team, which is one of the best teams out there, I'm not really looking forward to this one besides Wrecking Artist, which is something Aristocrats can do, so I'm not really sure how I feel, says Plush Tendo. He's got abilities. Yes, Don Henry also has a bounty ability. I would almost expect that gets changed to something else after a while. I don't know for sure. That's just my opinion. They are having a tough time with this team. Okay, well that helps them out a little bit. There's the bounty hit. The health really helped them out there because they were struggling here for a minute, and they're still struggling. K9000 in Battle Pass. I don't know. We'll see. Then again, it isn't the full team, so we'll see tomorrow. Correct. And that's what I'm saying. Like, what you can take away from this is just watching kind of how they work. So, like, he does this. Bam. Automatic hit goes to the bounty. Sam can change the bounty now, which he does. This hit here. Bam. Bam. Bounty healed. Bounty bonus attack. So you can kind of see how that works, right? You can kind of see how that interaction works. They're fixing to yeet these guys, so it's fine. They're fixing to be done with them. Counterattack, done. Bounty, done. Next, which will be Bly, and done. Victory. Oh, nope, not yet, not yet. Get him, Hawk. Get him, Hawk. Okay, get him, dog. Get that last hit in on there with this cool animation. There you go. Wow, still didn't kill him. There's the counter, and he's gone. All right, let's hop over to the DECKSWAB DAWG blog post for his event, and we'll break that down, show you what to expect on that event coming up tomorrow. Big shout out to all the Jax Army for doing that first look live with us. You can be part of that anytime that we do a first look live, and every time a brand new tune is released. We always do one the Thursday before the event, so come on and join us over at Twitch. Here we are, the official blog post over at Looney Tunes World of Mayhem. And he looks brilliant. Look, he's even got an earring. He looks brilliant. Okay, so here we go. DECKSWAB DAWG is here. This swabby won't be found with a captain's hat or flowing coats, and would be more likely found wielding a mop than a cutlass. Nonetheless, this salty sea dog excels at taunting, stealing buffs, and keeping himself healed while doing so. All right, so the event is 4 days, and here are a list of the featured tunes: DECKSWAB DAWG, Seagoing Sam, Dread Pirate Penelope, Barrel Hawk Henry, Cannoneer Canasta, Dr. Kill Patient, the Wrathscallion, and Captain Bligh. Now, at least these last three, I know from the past few events we've had opportunities to get these folks, so hopefully a lot of folks will have the tunes that they need for this event. Now keep in mind this is a minimum player level of 40, so you have to be at least level 40 to see the event at all. This event will introduce DECKSWAB DAWG. New daily events will offer new challenges to aim for each day. There are 3 campaigns, and DECKSWAB daggers can be used for special event exchanges. So there's your MacGuffin of the event, as I like to call them. DECKSWAB daggers are your MacGuffin that we'll be exchanging for. Now, I want you guys' comments on this down below. We're about to jump into the highlights. Now you're going to see, and what we've been talking about a lot on Twitch today is that this is very reminiscent, if not the same, as old Al Franken, Alchemist Frankenbeans. Now, last time we had an event like this, they acknowledged that it was a pain in the old backside for a lot of players, so they said that next time we saw this type of event, things would be adjusted to make it more palatable, if you will. I'm paraphrasing, of course, but that's essentially what they said. So let's take a look here. Part 1, Campaign. This part's quest revolve around consuming campaign energy and collecting DECKSWAB daggers. The repeatable quest will last until the end of the event and can be repeated 20 times each before running out. Part 2, Brawl. This part's quest revolve around brawling and opening brawl crates. The repeatable quests last until the end of the event and can be repeated 20 times each before running out. And then part 3, Crate Cracker. This part's quest revolve around spinning the new silver and gold wheels. You'll be able to find DECKSWAB Silver and DECKSWAB Gold in event crates to spin the new wheels. The repeatable quest will last until the end of the event and can be repeated 20 times each before running out. Bonus quests for spinning the gold wheel will unlock for players who complete all 20 previous gold wheel quests. Completing these quests will award you with pirate tune pieces, gems, tickets, DECKSWAB energy, and more. So the real takeaway from that is it's similar to what Alchemist Frankenbeans event was. We're going to have to see how they adjusted the brawl crates. We're going to have to see if there's an adjustment on the crate cracker type quest. We don't know for sure, but we'll be live when it drops, so we'll see then. The other thing I want to take away from this is DECKSWAB energy. Now, chances are this is energy that you'll start out with a certain amount and then you'll have to complete quests to obtain, similar to the way the Alchemist Frankenbeans event was, but we will see. So just keep that in mind when we look at the event tomorrow. So the campaign highlights: underhanded methods bring featured tunes and use DECKSWAB belt energy collected from quests. See, there you go. It's right there. To obtain DECKSWAB DAWG pieces. No turning back. Bring featured tunes to collect DECKSWAB daggers, cosmic stones, and more. Requires campaign energy. Now, I like this. I like the fact that it says what it's requiring now. Pirate Challenge. Bring the pirate team for great cosmic stones, golden tickets, DECKSWAB daggers, and more. Requires campaign energy. Cool. And then the tournament highlights: you can compete in solo tournaments to win pirate team tune pieces, crest of mayhem, golden tickets, tune-up materials, and more. This time around, and I really like this, guys, take a look at this. This time around, you'll have an alliance tournament where you'll be able to earn pirate team tune pieces, including Dread Pirate Penelope, golden tickets, gems, tune-up materials, and more. Make sure you join an alliance before the event starts. And for the first time ever in one of these blog posts, we know what the exchanges are. Barrel Hawk Henry, Seagoing Sam, Cannoneer Canasta, Dr. Kill Patient, the Wrathscallion, and Captain Bligh. And I'll tell you, I am super shocked by this one. Normally, when a new tune comes out, the very next event, you don't get a shot at him. I like that a lot, and I like the fact that the featured exchanges are listed in this blog post. So that's what we've got. We've got the first look live at DECKSWAB DAWG. We've got the event information you were looking for. Is it going to be just like Al Franken's event? I don't know, but you can join me live when the event drops tomorrow at twitch.tv/Mr. 901 Tommy Jacks. And that's what we've got for you today, guys. Of course, leave all of your thoughts and comments down in the comments below. And if you haven't done so already, hit that old subscribe button, bang that old bell so that you never miss a Talking Tommy video. And hey, while you're here, throw a like on this thing, for crying out loud. It helps the channel out. And until tomorrow when we start deck swabbing this dog, yeah, sure, stay loony. And we'll catch you down the road.